If you guys have seen the Alien Isolation 2 trailer, we need to talk about Alien Isolation 1's ending so we can further get an idea of how part 2 is going to play out. There's something about the ending of Alien Isolation that people don't really question. Because after everything that happens, Amanda Ripley survives. She escapes the station. She gets away. And she's left drifting in space, waiting to be found. And then there's a light. And that's where the story ends. But what if that wasn't the end at all? Because if you really think about it, we never actually see who finds her. There's no ship. There's no voices. There's no confirmation. It's just a light. And in a universe like Alien, of all universes, the Alien universe, that should feel a little suspicious because nothing in this world ever happens that simply, which raises a question. What if that wasn't rescue? What if that moment is where things actually got worse? Because in the Alien universe, it's never just about surviving the creature. It's about who's watching and who's collecting what's left behind. And that's where things start to change. Because Amanda isn't just a survivor. She's proof. Proof that someone made contact and lived through it. And to a company like Weyland-Yutani, that makes her valuable. Not as a person, but as something to study. Which means, if she was found, she wasn't necessarily saved. She may possibly have been taken. And if that's true, then the story doesn't continue with freedom. It actually continues with control. Because now you're not dealing with chaos anymore. You're dealing with containment, a controlled environment, a system, somewhere designed to observe what happens next. And if you go back and look at the teaser to Alien Isolation 2, it doesn't feel like an outbreak. It feels quieter, slower, almost like everything is happening inside something instead of spreading out of it. And that's where it starts to feel off. Because when something is contained like that, it's usually for a reason, especially in this universe. And when something is being observed, it means someone is still in control, which changes the entire story. Because now the question isn't, how do you survive the alien? It's, why is it still here? And more importantly, who's making sure it stays that way? Because if Amanda really was found, and if this world is now controlled, then the scariest part of the sequel might not be the creature at all. It might not be the aliens. It might be the fact that this was never an accident. And whatever that light was, I don't think it saved her. But there's only one way to truly know what's going to happen. And we're going to have to wait for Alien Isolation 2 to come out. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you could, give it a like and subscribe. I got more videos coming out. We do entertainment, games, movies, trailers. We do it all over here. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.